Greetings, Keishlings. Keish Prime here with my live reaction of Dr. Stone, Chapter 229. Okay, last time we found out that Y-Man, or as they're calling it, because it's just a hive mind of the Medusas, is either an AI or some form of like alien tech slash consciousness, maybe? I don't know. This is the most sci-fi the series has ever gotten. Which, I mean, I guess makes more sense because it's, at the end. But, yeah, let's see here. What does Y-Man want? Y-Man searches for intelligent organisms to parasitize. That search method is simple. Electromagnetic waves are inevitable for an advanced civilization, meaning if the waves emitted from a planet demonstrate any regularity, aha, so that's how they find them. And they just travel to Earth one at a time. Okay. And that's how they started causing it. Okay. With the birds. Gotcha. Let's see here. The title is Y-Man. Okay, so the day it all happened is what we're seeing, and now we're back in the present. Let's see here. Taking about 3,700 years back, huh? Are talking about this story sure does bring back memories. So, why'd you turn the swallows to stone before humanity? Was that a test run? Standard parasitism process it is. Oh. The advanced party. The advanced party chose an arbitrary species. Targeting was based on the DNA of those fortunate organisms. Okay. Fortunate? Like they were lucky to be petrified? I believe it's implying that turning to stone and enjoying a permanent deathless existence is cause for celebration. That's my opinion. I mean, in a way, I guess I could see that from a super intelligent AI. Let's see here. The petrification waves, which trigger an elemental phase change, appear as light on the visible spectrum only to the chosen targets. Oh. Okay. So you so it was really just straight up a DNA based thing. Okay, that would explain why the humans only got targeted then. Okay. And now back to like when they were investigating all of that with the sparrows. The most intelligent species on the planet is the one that recognizes petrification gains eternal life. The same species that immediately starts discussing the matter via electromagnetic waves. Humanity. The optimum target for the main force to parasitize. Okay. So they choose a lesser target to see who is the big fish, as it were. And then they take them out next. The stone is made so that it is easier to undo than more brain power is used to maximize. Ah, so that's okay. Those individuals would then be able to resist the allure of eternal life. Okay. Instead, they would cultivate the parasitic Y-Man in perpetuity. Wait, so you planned on them making the batteries or what? Okay, and now flashback to Byakuya and all the ones on the space station and their story about 3,000 years later. Oh. Ah, so this is on Treasure Island. The people of Treasure Island produced electromagnetic waves with regularity by polishing ores. Normally too minor to detect, but unknown to them, their hair accessories acted as dipole antenna, amplifying the waves. Okay, that makes no fucking sense. What the hell does a goddamn feather do? So that's why they got attacked. Okay. Waves, revival revived individuals or survivors never petrified? So that's why they sent those waves. Okay. To properly parasitize humanity, the humans needed to be taught how to activate the waves that would petrify their own kind. Y-man communication, yeah, communicates via radio waves. Good lord, I need to zoom in so I can read this. Apparently, could receive messages at the same oh wait, I missed that one. Therefore, those same dipole antennae were emitting the weak signals could receive messages at the same frequency. What's that? I hear something. Forces of the gods. 1 meter, 1 second. Uh-oh. And that's how it happened. Okay. Oh, look, there's a Masukaze. Um, so that's when he was rushing away with his lord, who then was petrified. Most likely, those beings have no concept of negotiation. They view eternal life as an irreparable offer, or irresistible offer. Irreparable? Yeah, I really messed that one up. This is looking dire. The devices began to have doubts. Despite eternal life, the beings remain petrified, never dying, but taking no further action. Yeah, until Senku. And then there's in America, which, good lord, they really got industrializing quick with that, didn't they? Well, Senku, well, he was alone, I guess, so. Aw, poor Senku. Because he had nobody for a year. They were like already in the Metal Age, and he's still trying to start a fire. Oh, Lord. Then there's Teiju, and that's when things really started to pump up for our buddy. They showed no inclination towards cultivating the devices. Far from being able to produce more of them, humanity could not so much as replace their batteries. And there's, what is his name? Obara or Abara? Perhaps humanity lacked the necessary intelligence. Were they incorrect species to parasitize? They emit only minor electromagnetic waves. Were they just an inferior species? We're making GPS. It'll shoot out crazy strong radio waves. Oh, God. Yeah. They're like, what is this? They are capable of producing strong electromagnetic waves. They do not lack intelligence, and yet they do not, or why did they not pursue eternal life? Why did they not yield to be petrified? Why? Oh, well, okay. So that's where that face is showing again. Why? Hey, that day. I've been dying to meet you. It was the opening of humanity's negotiations with Y-Man. So that's why they said why, because it was like they kept getting revived and were reviving more people. So it was like, why don't you take our gift? So I guess we understand them maybe a little bit more, but still it's a little because just like Gin said, it was like they don't really seem to negotiate. So it's like you could at least explain to us the situation that you're trying to fulfill and whatnot. So maybe then we could do things for you instead of petrifying us. But I do like how they kind of do it in a multi-stage plan. You know, they take on a minor species, or what they deem as a minor species, and then from there, it, allows the more intelligent, higher on the, totem pole species, humans in this case, to then investigate, like, what is up with this weird phenomena? And then that's what confirms if those are the right ones to then parasize or petrify. Weird how they don't really say petrify all that much. They say parasize. So, but I mean, that's part of their grand plan of like keeping an intelligent species alive to keep up the perpetuity, as it were, of keeping the Medusas alive by producing diamond batteries. So, okay. But yeah, this kind of answers some questions, but then it still leaves other questions. But, like I said, mostly just like, do they have any negotiation skills? I mean, it doesn't seem like it. They just kind of act. But then again, that does seem to be a logical conclusion for a machine. You're going to act instead of, you're going to have like such a quick, like, thought process that, like, negotiations aren't going to be a thing. It's like you're just going to come to your conclusion, you're going to then act upon that conclusion. A very cause and effect in a quickened state, kind of method. So, makes sense. But still would be nice if they would at least negotiate with the beings that they're about to just turn to stone. I mean, if they have electromagnetic waves being produced, surely they're intelligent enough to then be communicating with, and you can negotiate a deal. But no, they just kind of, oh, they are smart. Petrify. So yeah, you would think after God knows how many times they've done this, maybe that's why we don't have intelligent life in the cosmos, because of these bastards. But anyway, so yeah. But anyway, actually, that would be kind of a weird thought I just had. Like, okay, Senku mentions that we do have like weak radio waves and whatnot naturally, and that's because of like the Earth and everything, and it's electromagnetic poles and whatnot. Okay, that makes sense. But what if the reason why this stuff exists really is because of all the electromagnetic waves that are produced by other intelligent species across the cosmos, but then those waves have weakened over time because their civilizations got petrified? Yes. Now that would be the weirdest plot twist ever, now wouldn't it? But anyway. So yeah. But anyway, I've kind of jabbered on long enough. I'm not really sure what else to talk about. But anyway, let me know your own thoughts and opinions on this. Anything I misunderstood, please let me know down below. Check out my other content, including Mashal and Undead Unluck. They should be out shortly. Links down below for all my social media so you can keep up with my content and have ways to contact me. I stream on Twitch where I do gaming, and I'll tweet out when I go live. Part of the One Punch Man podcast on Grim Reaper's channel, so go check that out. And as always, later days, and don't get petrified because you're smart. That sucks.